Look at that. Woo-wee! And we're on.
Oh, boy. It is too hot for a hat.
Oh my God. Well, he's showing off the hair. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Y'all have got to see the hair. Who knew?
You know, who knew?
I thought the hat was going to go forever.
You know,
Or a different hat.
I mean, hey, it'll definitely come back. Maybe I will wear a different hat, but yeah. Often the games I'll wear a face mask too. Like that's gonna be hilarious. But with that being said,
revealed. Woo woo.
Watch it be a different hairstyle, like every different time.
Hey, every time the shirt changes, you should change your hair. No, you can't do that.
Actually, I can.
You could, but
I can't. There's a way to do it.
Yeah,
they don't.
There's a will.
But I know. You know. We know. They don't. But you know what I do know?
What do you know?
That we're here for another episode of Box of Topics. Because you never know what you're going to get.
Yeah, hey! Ow!
So, it was raining like a mother lover out there. Oh my God.
Oh my God, the rain.
Jeez Louise.
So terrible.
Why was it like 3 separate flash floods? What was that? And then the crazy part is, right? So at this point, everyone should know that we be doing deliveries and everything. If at some point you end up seeing us, hi. But with that being said, why is it that when I made the delivery, it was already raining? As I'm about to sprint back towards the car, the rain picks up tenfold. Like, you're gonna get rain though, whether you like it or not. And I was like, okay, all right, cool, whatever. I ain't like it. And then with our last little order, rain was even worse then, and I was like, I can't believe I have to walk through this. And then, Lord and behold, before I even had the chance to open my door, the superhero that is my mom's took the bag, just walked off into the rain. I was like, oh my God, I can't believe she did that. I salute her.
It's just water.
Yeah, I don't care how I get wet.
And on top of that, we've been out all day. I was all hot, sticky, and sweaty. It was the shower that I was looking forward to. Now, mind you, I'm the type of person, I would have stripped down and gotten completely wet out there, butt naked with the person's food order, but I'm quite sure they would have complained. Well, because it was a girl.
I would have complained.
She would have complained.
I would have complained. I would have set out a whole, this driver is not. Also, we have some comments, but I see that other video. It's kind of black. You can like click on it and then scroll it over.
Okay, let's see.
Yep.
Hey, the Card Saga. Sup?
That's a fun name. I like that name.
Flash said, "What is good?"
Well, I'll tell you what's up. It's raining a lot. The sky is up there as well.
Fun time. My God! If you are in Detroit, you are getting soaked out here in this world.
And the thing that's good is got this T-shirt. Really nice shirt. I wish this was my merchandise. That'd be what, man. That'd go so well. But hey, don't worry. I'll probably come out with my own stuff at some point.
Some awesome person bought him that shirt.
I know.
We ain't gonna mention her Mama J name.
Yeah. You know,
right.
Featured. Anywho, but
today was, oh my God, it was terrible. I swear.
The day started with a bunch of rain. Then in the middle of it, it was a bunch of rain. And now at the end, it's a bunch of rain. And it's still raining.
Yeah, it got to the point where it was dangerous out there. I mean, those streets was really dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
It was bad.
Like, oh boy, I'm about to see a tornado for the first time.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought we was about to be in the middle of a tornado because when that rain was going sideways, you could see it coming in sheets.
Yeah,
that's usually not a good sign.
No, sir.
So I thought we was gonna have to park or try to go under a bridge or something. I see it in the movies all the time. Go under a bridge. That's what you say. Drive into a store, something, you know.
Hey, I guess. In all honesty, for a split second, maybe it was my own imagination, but I felt like the back of the truck kind of like lifted up a little bit.
That's your imagination.
I won't lie. I was so ready to let out my highest pitched, just start screaming for the heavens.
We were all right. Wasn't gonna happen.
I thought I was gonna die. It was terrifying. So anywho, but yeah.
Anybody else in Detroit enjoying some of all this scary weather? And then, when it be like this, usually it be power outages.
Don't say that.
I ain't worried about. We got a generator. I am not worried.
Yeah, but it's
Power
like
go
at
out
the
if it
same time,
wants
it's
to.
like
See, before we had a generator, the power would go out just every other day around here. Every time I turned around, the power was going out. Just every time. Hey, it was windy, power out. Hey, it rained. It didn't rain that hard, power out. Now got the generator. I think they know. Like, there's no point of. They got a generator now.
yeah, but like, guess who's gonna have to lift and load that thing?
It's on wheels.
Still not fun. The
Yeah.
car's on wheels. I don't want to push that. What?
That was a good one. That was a good one. That was a good one. Oh,
Man.
yes.
But I will say, man, anybody else be like your own number one fan, your own biggest comedian? Because me, I be cracking myself up all the time. It'd be so fun. Like, there'd be times where I'll think of something and I'll start laughing before I even say it. So now, like, anyone who's like around me or hanging out with me, or if I'm a passenger or whatever, you'll just hear me. What you laughing about? Okay, okay. And I'll explain why I laugh because it's like, it's so funny. I gotta share it.
Yeah. But
Sometimes I do. Other times,
he's just funny anyway. I swear to God. One day with this guy, and you will be cracking up all day. I swear to God, you will pee your pants. He is just hilarious. Y'all, you gonna find out as these hot box of topics continue. There's gonna be some of these Devin jokes in here, and you're going to die.
honestly, each time we run into like some really cool people, I keep thinking to myself after we've already drove off. Dang it! I should have told them about a box of topics. A little bit of my little fun content to go along with their food. Come on, that's like a.
Oh my God! What's gonna be funny is once you get famous, then people gonna be like, "Hey, I know that guy. He was here DoorDashing." Like,
Oh yeah, that's that man. Small jobs, and then you just woo.
exactly.
That'd be crazy if I could like somebody from like I don't know Netflix or something. Hey, we want you. Me? What? Oh, me?
Me?
I ain't sure. What we doing?
Me? Yeah.
Speaking of which, with freaking DoorDash, I don't know who runs the policies or whatever, or you know, is in charge of how orders are distributed. But whatever human being decided, hey, here's what we're gonna do. You're gonna pick up one order, okay? Then you're gonna drive off and pick up a second order. Alright? Now the second order, the one you just picked up, you're gonna drop that one off first.
Yeah.
Should I drop off the one I got first? No.
No.
That one's getting dropped off last.
And it don't matter what it is.
It doesn't matter. And every time we get that, it's usually ice cream.
And
it's like
ice cream will get dropped off after some hot food. Like,
yeah, it's like, wait, why would you? And then, God forbid, you get 1, 2, and 3 orders. Whatever that first order is, you might as well like. It's not seeing its family for a minute. Like, come on, like that's.
It goes on
a journey. So for all those people who have gotten their deliveries, and you're wondering, why is my ice cream now a soup? Why is my Dairy Queen not a Dairy Queen? It's now a Dairy Popper. Like, what is this? So it's like. That's why, because it forces the drivers to drop off the second or the last thing they got first, and then the first thing they got last. I don't know who issued that, but they need to change that.
I want to hear from some other people that DoorDash, baby.
Oh yeah, like what?
I know you got some stories to tell, because I know I got some.
Especially with the map, man. If I had a nickel for every time the map told us turn right without any further instructions, but the right turn we need to take is 5 miles away from us, so I have to sit there and wonder right where. Or if I had even a penny for every time I try to boot up the map and the car starts doing Michael Jackson tricks instead of actually going the direction we're going, I'd be richer than Oprah with pennies alone. I promise you, because it happens so much. But now I say it, if that was to happen, then it wouldn't happen at all. Funny how things work out. But outside of that, really nice people, fun people to interact with, I will say.
You're just a fun person because you have different interactions with people I notice than I do. I just be like here and I'm out. You be like, how you doing? Just be talking. I'll be like, come on, social butterfly, let's go.
Hey,
You
I
be
wanna make sure everyone has a nice little smile on their face.
Woo, I be like,
And then if there is a delay, oh, I'm snitching. Hey, so that Popeyes you just ordered from, I won't lie to you, they probably spat in your food. You can go in and complain. There you go.
wow.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't work for them. Hey, I'm gonna keep it at $1.50. Those people at the McDonald's you just ordered from, they are playing around. So that's why your food took so long. Here you go, sir. It ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm sitting there waiting.
I said it before. I'm gonna say it again. These people that work at the fast food places, they get paid by the hour,
not by the order. They did not care about your food. So if you're wondering why your coleslaw is hot and your hot food is cold, why is my hot chicken cold? Hey man, they didn't care about you. But
they don't.
You know, like I'm pretty sure if you drive your car through that place,
But you know, wait. I'ma say nope. I'm gonna retract that. Only to say the restaurants in Detroit,
1,000%.
The franchise restaurants in Detroit.
So the big ones like Little Caesars, KFC, Papa John's,
McDonald's.
You know, Popeyes,
Ain't
McDonald's.
No Papa John's in Detroit.
For good reason. Whatever. Taco Bell. They do not care. And honestly, I won't lie to you. I've worked at some of those places, and by some, I mean like one. And the environment there, it is a little okay. At least the people I worked with, we were all very reasonable, very nice. We had a lot of foolish people, a lot of mean people. So you know, but I will say the lack of care will get to you after a minute. Is it excusable? No, but it's understandable for late night people. Hold on, let me finish. For late night people, like for the ones who've been there for hours on end, your feet are killing you, and the first thing you hear is, "Y'all ain't make my food right." How did we not make it, bro? What did you want? A steak burrito with cheese. And what is that? A steak burrito with cheese. What? Like that's exactly what you ordered. What are you asking for? Or people who are like, look, in all honesty, when I worked there, we just got all the just terrible customers. So that's not even really a good example. We did. We got some random dude who was just like standing there in the middle of the window, just staring at us. And I was just sitting there wondering, what are you standing there for? Get back in your car. We'll be in with you in a minute. What's wrong with you? That's what I'm saying. I had some people who was out there trying to fight each other. It was crazy. But for those establishments that don't have that, or me, like this Popeyes I went to, when I tell you, early in the morning, they all just got there. How are y'all?
No, it wasn't even. No, they were supposed to be open at 10. We got there at 11.
10? Yeah, and they still weren't open.
They wasn't open. They wasn't cooking. Nothing.
Nothing was ready.
And it wasn't until they saw me, because when you delivering, you have to show proof. I can't just say, "Hey, they wasn't open." DoorDash be like, "Well, I need a picture or a video where you show me that they wasn't open." So I was showing them, and they saw me doing the video, and I had my watch in the video showing the time, because it was 10:53. And it was they supposed to open at 10. I was like, "See, they closed, making the video." They came and opened that door so quick after that, like.
And they were mad too, like, "Damn, what's going on, man?" Like that's the type of stuff you get, and that was like when they first opened, and they still look like they look like they worked when they just got there. Like, what are you upset about, man? If you don't get to work, what's wrong with you? And then on top of that, same Popeyes. Earlier this morning, we get there, they're open this time, they have food, right? Like, picture this, you walk into a place, they got all the food just kind of already ready, yet they have no one's orders ready. The math was not mathing.
You talking about Mookie's Beans and Greens?
I'm talking about Popeye still.
Okay. I thought you was talking about Mookie's Beans and Greens.
What's Mookie's Beans and Greens?
The place that I took you to, I was going to introduce you to Mookie's Beans and Greens.
Oh, you talking about that one with the whole, it ain't lunchtime yet?
Yeah, where they had us wait. Because they got this sign up. They changed their price after lunch. So we waited in line for 45 minutes while they were waiting on one person. And then and then it was different if they would have had to cook something, but they didn't.
Yeah,
all they had to do was just wrap the food up. It's already done. So I was confused on why it took so long. But you know, when I'm treating my kids, I'm a big spender anyway. I don't care that we was there past lunch. The whole thing was to introduce you to the food, and then you know you would tell your people, you know, and then when y'all looking.
I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I'm not a big fan of Club Celebrities, but Club Celebrities way better than them.
Huh?
I said I'm not a big fan of like Club Celebrity, but even Club Celebrities way better than them.
Oh well, you know the thing is,
their sides taste like sides.
The thing is, with them being the I guess trying to nickel and dime you, because 45 minutes to wait on food that's already prepared is ridiculous. That it makes no sense. Just so you can make a few extra dollars. What they did was they missed out because I had brought you. You was gonna tell your people, you know, had you enjoyed your meal, you was gonna tell your people. All them was gonna come. I was gonna tell your other siblings, which I gave birth to 5, but I'm mother to 100. You know, tell everybody, hey, go out there. You know, they treated Debo real good. This, that, the other, third. But no, it was rude. So you know what? The word of mouth is terrible now, and they brought it on themselves.
I mean, ain't that the same thing like Chrysler? Like they bad treat you, and now I'm walking in there like this place sucks.
It wasn't. No, it was my union that treated me bad, and then be wondering. Now, the thing is, you treat me bad. My children witness that. And then when they go out into the workforce and be like, hey, you should join the union. And then my kids is like, no. We already saw that how you did our mother, had her crying in her worst, at her lowest time. No support, no help, no nothing. And then turn around and be like, oh, people be bad mouthing the union. No, you do it to yourselves. You put your own foot in your mouth when you do stuff like that. You think you're doing stuff undercover, but everybody sees it. Word of mouth is the biggest thing these days, more so than anything. It's more powerful than advertising. It's more powerful than anything. And people just don't get it. Corporate don't get it.
And for the longest, I will say this time and time again, in Detroit or any like American place, I've never seen in the American, parts, never seen a Chinese food ad a day in my life. But everyone knows about it and loves it. So with that being said, obviously, and then on top of that, that's how I know like certain genres of certain people, you just know to stay away from, because 9 times out of 10 they're just gonna be, like perfect example. Like when you were saying like your union was bad, but I go to a whole different plant and I already know my union's full of it because all these unions are the same. Like, what? They ain't unified. Their name is false advertisement. So, you know what else is false advertisement? YouTubers who try to cater themselves towards kids. More accurately, Minecraft YouTubers. They're all weirdos. All of them.
You shouldn't say that.
No, that's an actual... Come on.
Okay,
99%.
You can only talk on your experience now. You can't say everybody because you haven't been in contact with everybody. Not unless you can state.
It is a well-known thing at this point.
Well, don't you say it unless that's your experience.
It is.
Okay, so then instead of saying all of da-da-da-da-da, because I hate when people say that. Like guys would be like, all females, da-da-da. Have you dated all the females? Then how do you know all females? And then I would never say all guys because I gave birth to 4 phenomenal men. So I can't even say all men are trash because that's not even a true statement. I know for a fact. And then it's like I gave birth to 4, and then y'all friends, every male friend that y'all have, your boys or your crew, whatever you call them, they all been great. They've been respectful, nice guys. I've not ran into any of y'all's friends that are male that are disrespectful or or terrible. So it's like I couldn't dare twist my lips to say all men blah 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 because
The difference between the two is one of those things.
wait, Trentine Anderson, hi, welcome to the podcast.
But well, I was gonna say the differences is between those two, and the reason why it's like one of those things is highly derogatory towards a natural, set group of a race of people. The other one is literally a choice. Because 9 times out of 10, whenever there's someone who dedicates themselves to that video game platform, for some reason they're like, oh, hey, you made it big. You did it. You grinded for days, sleepless nights. What are you going to do now? I'm going to be a weirdo. Why? Every single one. Why do y'all keep doing this? Like, it's a constant thing.
I'm not gonna subscribe to that. Whatever you're saying, I'm not subscribing.
Because it's not even derogatory. It's just something that just keeps happening. No, it's not. No, it's not. If it offends them, then No, it's not. No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
They'll be all right. Maybe if they
edits. What's up, man? Looking fresh.
Oh, thank you. Look, all I'm saying is maybe if they became parents and had kids, the touch them wouldn't have this stuff. No.
See, now you going over the line.
No, I'm not.
Stop it.
They're weird.
Stop it.
They're weird.
Anyway, moving on.
It's like if I was to say most police officers. What is that?
What is what?
I just got a random notification. I could have sworn I have this on Do Not Disturb.
Yeah, apparently you do not.
What do you want to do? Say every time? See?
Nope, I wasn't going to say that. I was going to say apparently you do not have it on Do Not Disturb because you're being disturbed.
No, I'm not. I don't get disturbed. I get a slight inconvenience.
You do the disturbing?
No. I'd never be a disturbance.
Depends on how you put it.
That word just sounds bad all around.
This is super loud. This don't seem loud.
I couldn't tell you. I mean, if you want to turn it down, you can.
How? I've been trying.
It's the volume button all the way in the corner.
All the way in the corner. Yeah, I've been trying to turn it down. I'm not winning. I'm losing. Oh, maybe down here?
Yeah, all the way at the very bottom.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Yeah, then you can adjust that.
Thank God. I feel like I'm yelling, trying to yell over this.
Man, now you know how I feel. Because earlier.
Oh, yeah. Shut up.
Yeah, now I'm telling on you. My mom's being a meanie pants.
Whatever.
Nah, you being mean. Just woke up today and chose violence. It's like, man, I'm going to be a bully today.
No, but I can tell you what day I was.
What was that?
That would be the day I had that when we started off downtown. Somebody caught it bad because my nerves was on edge. Nah, I was probably a bully that day. But other than that, no.
I won't lie to you, that did extend to me as well because I was like, man, I was all the way up here.
But one thing I can say that is great about DoorDashing. The best thing is you find some of the best restaurants you did not know existed. And I mean, they just be, stop. Let me rewind. Okay, I find some of the best smelling restaurants.
I was about to say, wait a minute.
That I didn't even know existed. The food smells incredible. So, because of that, I did have a theory of, if it smells this good, it's got to taste great. That is not the case. That turned out to be a lie. Mm-hmm. But I do enjoy, we always like trying new things. So, it's like...
I tried swordfish. Pretty good.
Yeah, I've had swordfish before too. It was pretty good. But what I've learned now is instead of basing things on a smell and ordering up the whole menu, now you just get one or two things,
You know,
small, try, and then base it. Because there's been a couple of times I done went into these restaurants and dropped like $150 and just be like, wow, I wish I could return.
You know, like, hey, about what I said. Can I like get my money back and just give it
Man.
to charity instead?
I hate when I go to a restaurant and you get food and it smells incredible and then you still gotta fix it up. I'm like, what if I gotta do all this? I could have just cooked.
Of course. But yeah.
I'm still wet from earlier.
Oh, getting
Being
rained
out in
on.
the rain. Yeah.
Understand? Same.
I don't
Same.
care. No biggie to
It
me.
is what it is.
Yeah.
Okay,
It makes
okay.
it cooler.
Now I gotta wonder.
Okay.
This is my last little thing because I'm actually curious about this. It's not
Okay.
even me trying to be funny. Is it derogatory if it's a bad thing?
Yes.
Okay. So it's not derogatory if it's a positive thing.
And wait, even when you say that, sometimes don't be a backhanded compliment.
No, of course. What? No, I mean positive.
Okay, if it's
Not
really
not
positive.
in the middle. No, like if I was to be like all women and men are beautiful creatures. Like would that be?
No, that's not derogatory. That's a nice thing to say.
Need more research on this. So anywho,
I'm so silly.
because I know for some people, you know, you'll say something to which you'll hear it as a compliment, but other people will hear it as an insult, and it's like, yeah, fair enough. It's all about perception.
That's the thing. Well, I was saying because I've had people give me a compliment and it's really an insult. You know, oh, your face is pretty, but or you're not that big. Oh God, if I hear that one more time, you're not that big. So you stating that I am big. I'm just not that. What's that big? Like super size or triple size or double wide? What are we talking about? Clarify.
See,
Oh no, you're not that big. That's not a compliment. That's an insult. I'm not that big. So you are indicating that I am big. I'm just not.
super.
Right, I'm just not that big. So I'm not the Hindenburg, but I am a house.
So,
Okay.
and I know people will be like, no, I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah,
Which-
and that's what they say. I didn't mean it like that, but that's what I
What
heard.
you said.
Right.
And in all honesty, for those who get confused about that, imagine if like you're driving, and while you're driving, someone pulls up next to you, rolls down their window, and go, "You're not that bad at driving," and they keep it moving. Like,
No.
what you?
I could give you one. Where, but
You're not
I'm
that bad of a driver.
Hmm.
So they saying I am. I'm like, huh?
Well, I know one of the things that men is very particular about is being short. Well, you're not that short.
Oh,
You're not that little.
I thought you were gonna say something else.
Oh,
You're not that small.
I was gonna say that, but
You know, honestly,
this is a family show.
honestly, I was saying, well, is it? But I was saying that it's a positive. I wasn't saying this. You know, anytime like if you do, I've learned this. If at any point you do cater your YouTube channel for kids, people
Oh
can't
my
turn.
God, can we get off this subject?
Would you let me finish?
Go ahead.
Let me finish that.
Go ahead.
What I was gonna say is people can't turn on notifications for some reason. I don't know what that is, but you can't.
Okay.
I don't know why that's in their policies, but yeah,
Maybe
that's
you
why.
should leave the kids alone. All right.
I'm not harming nobody.
Anyway. Whew.
But any hoozles. What was I gonna say?
You gonna dump on somebody else today?
Maybe.
Lord,
You know what? I'm gonna dump on one of my friends. So one of my friends tried calling me today. I don't know why. And in all honesty, I think this man be doing like a lot of AI music or whatever. I think I got an ad on the other tab. Oh, that's embarrassing. Anywho, no, it's back. But anywho, yeah, my friend be doing a lot of AI music or whatever. So like, no
What's
effort.
AI music.
No effort.
So how do you make AI music? You tell them I want something that sounds similar to, or you tell them
You just type in a few prompts, done.
And then the
I want
song
a
pops
sad
up.
sounding song all about hats that can't be worn by bears. And that's what you get within a few seconds. Same thing like AI art,
Where you
videos.
find that at?
I don't know, some kind of random program
I
that
think I know the program.
you probably have
Everybody,
to pay for.
yeah, that you do. I know Chat GPT is one.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other one is I can't remember the names, but it's three of them. That's the big thing right now. Everybody is AI this, AI, 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 AI. My thing is, anybody getting famous off of AI?
Well, there's a lot of YouTube channels that are getting money off of it, but I haven't heard of anyone up and
So if
coming
you make
that's
something AI, then it's yours.
no.
So then you don't have to share the money once you make it.
No, you don't have to. Like okay. So you can make anything with AI. Technically it's yours, but come on. At the end of the day, we all know it's stolen. But like, apparently people just don't care. And
Oh,
yeah, you can just upload that stuff.
so I can make some artwork, AI artwork, and if it sells for $1 million, I get to keep the million.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Enough said. I'm about to become a student of Picasso and or Da Vinci. Ooh, how about a mashup? Oh, I can be a student of Picasso, Da Vinci, and throw in a little styling of, and I know this is a different genre, but Hemingway. So I heard Hemingway was a little off. So yeah, throw all that in there and make me some art. Yeah, yeah.
I will not subscribe to this.
Woo, okay.
I am
There
not
we
on
go.
board with this at all.
I throw all that together. Give me a mashup, and then give me some art, and make it with blue and purple. Yeah, and I'll just change up the colors.
I don't subscribe to this. So anywho, you have fun in that endeavor.
Ah,
I'm not. I'm not helping. That's.
somebody gonna be like, yeah, yeah.
I mean, people already have. Like that's. Like there's like. Okay. This is one video that someone covered where it's um a mermaid that gets harmed upon trying to go into the ocean, and then a pug comes in out of nowhere via a helicopter, saves the mermaid, sells her to the circus, makes a bunch of money off of her, then goes home, gets sad about selling her, drinks away his sadness, goes back, saves her from the circus, and sends her back to the ocean. All AI. And the crazy part is, when he saves her from the circus, both the dog and the mermaid are running away together. You heard me right. The mermaid is running. Fish legs. Okay, so anywho.
No, when the mermaid is on land for a certain amount of time and their gills dry out, they supposed to have human legs.
They don't follow Little Mermaid. Well, it's AI. So it will have the mermaid doing the jog while with fins. Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Wow.
But people still make money off of it shamelessly.
Okay.
And I'm disgusted. So
Okay. Well, sure. If there's money to be made, hey, I'm gonna get out there. All right, what are you gonna make? I don't know yet. I'll get on AI and be like, surprise me. Give me something that's gonna make money. Go for me. Hey, I'm not shameful when it comes to money. No,
we are two separate people.
Yeah,
I'm not subscribing to that.
I wanna just have a money tree in the backyard while I'm constantly going out there. Oh, let me get my hundreds. They're right.
Crazy.
Ah.
But the funny part is about that is like me, I would never use that because it's like, no,
It's against your.
it's against my very way of being. However, if you was to obtain something like that, would I, and then you'd be like, here you go, Devin. Would I push the money away? No, I'm gonna just use it to finance, my creative talent.
Your true art.
Like what? It's just as long as I'm not doing it. It's like like when people be like, oh yeah, don't shop at this location. I won't. But if somebody buys me something from that location, I didn't shop there. I'm not the villain.
Gifts.
You know, it's a gift.
I never turn down gifts. Whether it's a gift I want or not. I never turn down gifts. I take all gifts. Um, had some disappointing gifts, but hey.
The Galaxy Mickey.
Ah, I didn't say it.
Just weird.
It was just weird. I mean, I love Mickey, so it's here. Stay here. But it was just weird. When I was looking at it, it was like,
what if that's like a limited edition Mickey Mouse that she sells for $1 bajillion?
I won't be here to see that. I'm quite sure that'll be well after I'm 6 feet under or cremated in a jar or wherever I'm going to be shot out in space. Whatever the thing is going to be at the time that I'm no longer here. They're going to, whatever the new improved way of disposing of your passed away ones.
So I want you all to know I'm wearing shades. We all know I'm wearing them. I know I'm wearing them. However, my eye itches a little bit. I go to rub it, and I'm rubbing the shades. Like,
rubbing the shades. Hey, don't feel bad. I had a goofy moment last night too. Because when I called you on the intercom, and I said, I'm going to tell you about my goofy moment when you get up here, and I forgot. So I was on my bed, holding my remote in my hand, looking for the remote, because I wanted to change the channel on my TV. So I'm literally holding it in my hand, and then it didn't occur to me until I was lifting up my cover, and I realized I wasn't using my other hand. And I was like, what is it? Look at that.
That's how I be when I be like, man, where's my phone? I can't find it right now. And then I realize I've been holding it the entire time as I'm lifting up covers and stuff.
I got my world famous story for my phone. So I've had multiple phones for years. I used to have 2, now I have 3. When I had 2, I was talking on the phone with my friend. I always maintain a male bestie. I can keep a male bestie for years. Female friends, they come, they go. But guy friends, I can keep them for years. So I was on the phone with my male bestie, and he can tell that I'm upset, I'm frustrated. He's like, what's the matter with you? I said, I'm looking for my phone. So he was like, you looking for your phone? I was like, yeah. And then he was like, okay. He said, so you looking for your phone? I said, yeah. I said, I got my iPhone. I'm looking at it. I have that in my hand, but I can't find the other one. He said, so you can't find your Android? I'm like, no. So then he was like, so you can't find it? I'm like, no. So he says it again, like, so you can't find your phone?
So you're holding one phone, and you can't find the other phone.
He said, I told him, I'm looking at one of them. And he was like, he said, so you can't find it? He keeps saying it. So I'm like, I'm super irritated now, like, why do you keep saying that? He said, well, if you're looking at your iPhone, what are you talking to me on? And I was like, you know what? And I was like, see, that's why. Yeah. I was like, that's why. I was like, I'm done talking to you today, bro. I gotta go.
I understand. I guess it's just you're looking at one of your phones and you can't find the other. No. You're looking at one of your phones.
Yeah, he kept saying that.
And
you
you
just
can't
like,
find it. No, I can't. You're looking at, bro. If you say this one more time, I'm gonna drive over.
Right.
Like, okay. I hear you.
We're gonna talk face to face.
You're looking at one of your phones. I swear to God, if you say this one more time, what are you talking to me on? What's your address? Like, bro, I'm done with you. I'm done with you.
I hate when I do goofy stuff. Like, and then who you gonna yell at? Like, nobody.
You know, I had that same scenario because it's like, okay. So, children out there, to the offsprings, you know, whenever you're looking for something physical and it's not there, doesn't exist, then you tell your parent comes in and they lift up the exact thing that was invisible. So I had that again, like always. Can't wait till my kids have to go through that. That's gonna be so funny. Ooh, finally someone else. But for me, my mom, she's like, hey, can you make me some baked Chinese chicken? I'm like, bet, I got you, easy. Put it in the air fryer, that boy gets done, put a little oil on it, done, easy work. Get it to her. Can you also get me some orange sauce? Right, I forgot, you want me to get you that. got you. I go and look in the cabinets. Ain't no orange sauce. I go tell her. She's like, no, there is some.
I know when I spend money.
You know, she's like, I know when I spend money. I'm like, nah, there aren't any. So I go see some. It ain't the right one, but it's still orange sauce.
She's
She's like,
bring me some nasty. Oh, wasn't even. I wanted the Panda Express.
yeah, she was like, this ain't the right one.
Yeah, he brought me on
I want
nasty
Panda Express. You know I eat Panda Express. I'm like, you know, you're right, but I can't find Panda Express. Are you sure? Positive. I go back downstairs to look. Oh shoot, there's some pandas on these bottles. Would you look at that? I go and give it to her. She's like, I'm pretty sure there's an open one. Look, I already checked the fridge. I ain't see an open one anywhere. Are you sure? Positive. I already looked the fridge. Eyes wide open, checking all the shelves. There's none there. She's like, okay. So she goes to open it. I go back down one more time just to make sure. I check. It's right there in the door the whole time. The exact place I was staring at, and it wasn't there at first until she opens that new bottle. Quick. Stupid. Oh my God.
Yeah. So, needless to say. And I was like, I know it's another one here, but he like telling me no. Always want to tell me I'm the crazy one. Like, really?
Well, I didn't say you were crazy.
But you imply it.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
If I was to imply it, I'd sound like Will Smith with the cuckoo.
Whatever.
Then I get a bus thrown at me just like him.
You trying to imply it. Because I'd be like, I know it's like mother. There is not another one here. I'd be like, okay, all right, fine. Give me the mother. Like, I know damn well when I spend money. I knew it was another one here, but okay. Yes, that's what we classically here call the debit.
That's not the devil.
That is the debit.
No.
You go down there.
That's just what happens to all of the offsprings.
Anyway.
I know you've had that happen with all your other kids. Yes. Especially that one.
It's mainly your niche. That's usually you.
No.
It no. Right there. And I'd be like, you didn't see this right here? I swear it wasn't right there. This one, he on something else.
The eldest one had that. He got that. I can't vouch for like the other two because, you know, they don't really.
No.
Yes.
No, the eldest one, he would always find, but he'd be on the whole. He would try to pretend like he didn't understand or he didn't get it, and I'd be like, okay, well let's go back to the basics. Then he'd be like, well, she ain't about to let it go, so then he'll go ahead and do whatever it is. The second one, he's super literal. Everything I'll be like, what is this? And I'll tell him, go get his textbooks. And he'll be like, well, I didn't see it. And I'll grab the textbook and I'll be like, what is this? And he'll be like, it'll be a math book. I'll be like, go get your math book. I didn't see it. I'll go get it. What is this? A book? And we just be wanting to take him. Pow! What is it now?
I won't lie. Him with the literalness, I swear it was about to be a couple fights because he'd be here, he'd be cooking, and I'd be like, hey, what you making? So I know, what's about to be prepared. Food.
I knew it. That is him to a T.
What kind of food? You wouldn't believe me if I told you. What? Edible food. I'm about to hurt you. Yep. I'm really about to hurt. I'm about to take that hot pan you using and hit you with it. Because you playing with me right now. Just tell me what genre of food you're making. Fine, I'll tell you. Swear to God. Food made on Earth. Yeah, that's it. 911. I like to report a potential crime about to happen.
Yeah. Tell the coroner to come pick up.
It's
about to go down. Yeah.
Man.
But yeah, so today was a day. Oh my God, what a day! What a day! That song. That's my new song too. What a day!
I had to factory reset my phone because outside of it telling me I'm using 90% of my storage after deleting several things. So I just said, you know what? If I'm gonna suffer, you're gonna suffer too. Factory reset it. But not before backing all of my data up into my SD card. Of course, I do that first. I'm not. The only thing that was lost and all of that was my Shazam songs. Oops. So
if you sign into,
I don't know how to, and I don't even think I did. So, with that being said, all those songs I had Shazam that I was gonna download later when I was having a bathroom break, because that's the perfect time to download anything. At least from me, get your finances and
That's
taxes out the
why
way.
it take y'all so damn long in the bathroom.
Yeah, I'm doing business.
Lord, I swear.
Who else is gonna
the
find
business you supposed to do is do your business and then get out.
I'm too busy doing everything else on the
Nah.
outside. How else am I gonna find the cure to cancer?
No, stop it.
What?
Y'all take. I want everybody.
That's where we get our breakthroughs.
Everybody want to talk about women in the bathroom. I'm sorry, guys take the longest time in the bathroom.
There's
it's
a
just like
reason why
what
for
is
both.
happening in there?
There's a reason why for both. For one group of individuals, and I'm not gonna say a gender because that's mean. For one group of individuals, there's people in the bathroom getting ready, getting their makeup, getting their hair together, getting their face and everything together so they can look at the mirror and go and leave out with confidence. Then there's the other group of people who bring in their entire FBI coded computer and just start getting to work. Like it's the Matrix. Man, we gotta get these files so I can go ahead and save the world, and I'm done. I'm going to get tissue right out of there. Like those are the two people.
Oh my god.
And then there's that last group of people who get stuck because they ate the wrong thing. Lactose is kicking their butt, or I knew I shouldn't have ate all those hot Cheetos, followed by juice. So now you're just sitting there stuck, crying, wondering where did the life go wrong. But you're not going to stop eating what put you in that situation. You know you're going to eat another bean burrito the second you get out. So that's the three groups of people. Well, there's also that secret fourth group, but we don't want to talk about those. They get a little hurt when you bring up the fact that once they go in there, they don't come out for 7 years. Them boys time travel. Like, they get snatched by, like, Mr. Tumnus. It's bad. It's real bad.
Jackson, time travel in the bathroom. Wow. Okay. Well, I'm definitely one of the lactose. I swear to God. And I love some dairy product, but dairy product don't love me.
Oh, I mean, it's an abusive relationship.
It's definitely an abusive relationship, and I keep coming back.
He said he'll never do it again.
I just keep coming back. I swear, and every time it's the same thing. I'm in that bathroom praying for God to come save me, and He don't. You're like, nope, I did the first 10 times. You are on your own. Man. And I'd be like, I swear I'm not going to eat anything dairy ever again. And then 2 days later.
Right back to it. Ooh, hostess. Is that a Klondike bar? Sign me up.
Cheesecake. Yeah. Nope.
I had a situation where I was just stuck in there for a long amount of time. So long to the point where one of my friends called me to see if I was okay.
Check on you.
And he was like, Devin, you good? I was like, tell my wife I love her. Click. Sadly, they don't have her Instagram, so they couldn't, but
crazy. Anyway. Woo.
But yeah. Also, should I? No, I already told the story about favorite little animals. I think I already told the story about all my favorite little stuffed animals. You know what? One thing I'm trying to find this show, right? Because I remember it only because of two things. One, because of one character. Two, because I fell and bust my lip. Very important. So, I know you're really confused. I know you guys are too. Like, what? There was this one show I used to watch. I think it was like on Sprout. And one of the things I remember hearing, it was like this little circular character. He was yellow, and he had like a blue spacesuit or whatever. And the whole thing that he was like preaching was small things have big power. I was like, yeah, because I was a small thing at the time. I was like, yeah, small things have big power. Woohoo! And it would show up. It wasn't Wonder Pets, if anyone's thinking that. It was like just as fun, but not as popular. Couldn't think of the name. Tried looking it up. Don't even know what to. I even tried looking up small things have big power. Kept getting like several music tracks. I'm like looking for this. So after watching
small things, big power, Sprout.
I tried that too. It's almost like I'm crazy. Like it don't exist and I'm the crazy one. So after watching that episode, I remember it was the same day. And on this day, my mom was like, hey, who wants to go to grandma's house? We do. So we as a family all go together. We leave out our house and it's in walking distance. We go down, we start walking, and this random pebble trips me. And I fall and bust my leg. And from that day forward, I knew small things have big power. Because how did a pebble get me? What was that? I tripped over nothing. Now I know all those horror people be feeling.
What?
Horror people.
Horror people? Oh.
Oh my God! It's the monster. Oh! And then they're just like, did you just trip over oxygen? How'd you do that?
Yeah.
That's some dense air.
Dense chicks.
Ah!
I can't stand.
You can't say that. That's mean. You're gonna hurt their acting career.
Nobody, I'm just telling you, the females in horror movies don't never have any type of common sense. They're always doing goofy mess. And I swear, I just be just like ashamed for them. Like, it would be nice. Well, I think Resident Evil, that was the only one I could think. And I didn't even really watch it. But I think that's the only time there's a horror movie where the woman actually had a brain.
They either get the heck out of there or they start blah, blah, blah to buy some time and then run. Instead of, I'll hold them off. I don't know why. Why do people keep doing that? I'll hold them off. Like,
and then end up dying?
They all do that. But it's like, why do you think you're going to make the difference between them busting? They're still going to bust through the door, trample over you, and we're just going to barely escape. Like, why don't you just run with us? Right? Because there's still time. And then they always, there's no time. How do you know? Can you see the future? Because if you can, I'm going to hit you because you led us to this destination. Like, regardless, you know something I don't. So either get on the boat, or I'm taking your shoes and I'm selling them on Amazon the second we get to Safe Grant. Like,
it's not selling them on Amazon. Dang.
Yeah. Got it. It's the only way they'll learn.
Oh,
and while I'm doing it, are you seriously selling the shoes? That's what he would have wanted. $59.99 plus tax, delivery. Yes, sir. We about to make a buck. Oh boy.
But yes, I am ready for.
Wait a second. Does that say? Dang, that says 59.
What says 59?
The minutes. I can see it on my thing.
52.
What? I'm blind even with shades. Yo, we figured it out. A box of topics, not box of eyes. I can't see. I'm the new John Cena, except it's in reverse. Instead of you can't see me, I can't see you. Whoa.
Yeah, no, it's 53 minutes now. Yes, we be flying through these now.
That's crazy.
It used to seem like an hour was a long time. Then I know when we first started, before we had a limit, we just be on here. And I think the longest one was almost 4 hours.
Almost, yeah.
Yeah, so we basically made a Marvel movie.
Oh my God, we did. That is how long freaking Endgame went for. Oh my God.
Yeah, so
that's funny.
Yeah, then it was...
perspective does a lot.
Yeah, a friend suggested that we, start doing an hour. Because...
we thought of that first. Don't give them credit.
Yeah, no credit. Yeah, but he said an hour because a lot of people, it's hard for them to stay with you longer than that. From what I've seen, 15 minutes is
that's kind of
a stretch.
I mean, in all honesty, sure, we could crank out like 80 different 15-minute shows.
Oh my God, that would be something else. If 15-minute shows, I mean, that would be wow. Crank out 15-minute shows every day. Woo, that would be something.
Hey, welcome to the show. Oh shoot, we're about to wrap up. All right, it was nice seeing y'all.
Right.
It'd be that quick.
Be like, hey, we're here, and it's time to. Like, what was that? Hey, I was checking on my account, my bank account.
Oh, not that. Yeah,
it was like $100, and
it's gone. Like what? It's gone. It's all gone. Yeah, man, that whole thing. Hey, I'm trying to teach my son how to save money. You already lost his funds? Oh, Mr. Parr. Oh, don't worry. We can transfer money to your account into your son's saving, and it's gone. Back of the line. This line is for people who have money with the bank. Goodbye. Like, oh my god.
Ooh-wee.
That's funny too, because like they even had a game, right? I'm not gonna go into too much detail because they're terrible, but did run into that dude, put money in the bank, and just like that, he was like, "And it's gone." I was like, "Oh my god, I really got robbed."
Yeah,
It was
they
in
stay
game.
true to it.
You know?
Oh, speaking of,
Was it?
we started talking about it. I want to give out a shout out of shame to Detroit Wing Company. While we was
Oh,
out,
ooh,
I asked I use the restroom, and they were like, "No, it's only for paying
paying
customers."
customers only.
And I was like, "So you don't give any courtesy out to DoorDash people, whatever?" He was like, "Nope." I was like, "Oh wow." Now here's the thing, Detroit Wing Company. Let
Not
me
even
just
a
explain a
company.
little something to you. When people are out door dashing as a job, we see different restaurants that we plan to go back to later.
As a
And
civilian.
when y'all first opened, I did support you because y'all used to sell cheesecake, and I came in there and I dropped $150 in there the first time trying to show love. And the next time I came in and I dropped $50. You know what I'm gonna drop in there now? Absolutely nothing.
Probably my garbage and then leave.
I'm not going to drop that. I'm just dropping this for you. Shame on you because I am, when it comes to buying food for my family, I'm a big spender when it comes to stuff like that.
It was one time
And
you
you
did pay
just
like a
messed up.
300.
You just messed up. Now I got to tell my 100 kids and all the people that they associated with not to come to your place. And
Which
trust me, you'd be shocked at how many people are associated when you get bad word of mouth. And you really messed up.
and you know
Shame on you.
the crazy part about that whole thing is people don't realize when you DoorDash for a job or just period, you don't have time to stop in and pay for things. You have
Right.
to get in, get the food, get out, drive. So when he said, and this is for everyone, when you have the bathroom, the public bathroom for paying customers only, that is by far the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life. Because you're telling me that I have to pay to use something that's normally free. That's like if I was to be like, hey, can I use that water fountain? It's for paying customers only. Pardon? Water
Well,
fountain?
my
Crazy.
thing is, if I go to a restaurant, most of the time, the first thing I want to do is go wash my hands before I even order food. Because I'm the type of person I like to touch my food with clean hands. So you telling me, oh well, first order something, then no. If I can't go in the bathroom, then you're not getting no money. You be rude to me, I'm gonna take my money somewhere else where they work. Which I'm gonna give a shout out to Jersey Mike's, located on Greenfield. They let me use the restroom, no problem. I wasn't even making a purchase. They did not care. When I do decide to buy some food, that's when I'm going Jersey Mike's. I'm gonna drop $50 in there, guaranteed. I don't even know what I'm getting, but I know I'm gonna spend at least $50 buying something out of Jersey Mike's because I want to show the love, and I'm gonna tip the people that's up in there that was nice to me the day I came in.
Mm. Which, on top of that, I wouldn't mind trying them. I tried Jimmy John's. I enjoyed it. So, screw it. We can try Jersey
Yeah, I
Mike's.
did want to try Jersey Mike's anyway, so
Like,
now it gives me incentive
what
to
was that
go.
one guy who usually sponsors them or usually be making ads for them? He
You
was
talking?
in. He was in. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
You talking Jared?
Is that his name?
That's for Subway.
No, no, ew, no, not. Why would you disrespect him like that? Not screw him. We don't talk about. You just said no, talking about the bad people who hurt kids. We don't talk about him. Ew, he's in South Park for a reason. We're talking about the other guy, the shorter guy, right? It's Always Sunny in
Oh,
Philadelphia.
you were talking about Danny DeVito.
Yes, the funny dude. He was also in Beetlejuice. Okay, so
What?
yeah, he was.
What?
He was. Remember
Where?
the dude? He was like in the back.
In the second Beetlejuice.
In the second Beetlejuice.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right, yeah. Because I'm like, no, I haven't seen the first Beetlejuice. Up, back, side.
Yeah, you saw the second one with me.
You talking about the second? I did not really enjoy the second Beetlejuice like I did the first one. The first one I've watched so many times. I swear to God, if it was on a disc or something, I probably would have wore it out from watching it.
Understandable.
The second one, I watched it once, halfway, kind of. I multitasked when I was watching it because it didn't grab my attention. And then the second time I watched it, I said, no, I'm just going to sit here and watch. And yeah, I was not.
That sounds like how I felt with Space Jam 1 and 2.
Oh, 2 was terrible.
It was.
Oh, it was horrible. I don't even know why they even bothered.
They dragged poor LeBron James and his family into it.
Ugh, that was the worst. It was terrible.
But Danny DeVito, he's hilarious. Love that dude. Shoot, for a good minute, when I was in high school, one of the funniest things I've ever heard from that man was him being the trash man for for like a wrestling thing. And It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. It was so funny too, because I remember the whole thing. Like, they was like, oh yeah, we gotta do something real nice because the troops are gonna be there. I don't know, you just hear this random loud boom. They die. He comes in out of nowhere with a trash can and everything, pulls it back. They're like, what are you doing? He was like, it's my character. I'm the trash man. I come out and I'll throw trash all over the ring. And then I'll start eating garbage. And I'll pick up the trash can and I'll bash the guy on the head. It was like, what? Why would you do that? It's like, nah, it'll be fine. It's like you said, wrestling's fake. That has nothing to do with the truth, Frank. A 60-year-old man eating trash? Who wants to see that?
Ew. Okay.
It was so freaking goofy, and I love it so much.
I never watched that show, but okay.
I haven't watched it either. I just know that one clip, it stuck with me. Oh my Lord. And because of that one clip, I always remember It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Love that guy.
I'm happy you're happy.
That's why I got so offended when you said Jared. I'm like, ugh. That's like if I said
Okay.
No. That's like if I said John F. Kennedy and then you were like Trump. Ew. Like why would you do that? Why would you do that?
I mean the same.
You know, like ugh. It's not even the same race.
No, not race.
Yeah.
Species, human.
Yeah, because one's a human, the other one's a supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
So silly. All right, so we've done our show for the day.
Well,
how quickly time flies when we're having fun.
Especially with the fun people we have.
Yeah, so we give a shout out to everybody who dropped in today.
Mm-hmm.
The Card Sage, Clash, Trenton Anderson, Dizzy Edits.
Thank you four for showing up.
Yes.
Even if you didn't, stay that long, we enjoy your presence all the same.
Yes.
Unless you're like some rude people. Sonic picture was wrong with you. Anywho, so with that being said, I'm gonna continuously roast those people. I don't care. Look, I feel like it's personally fair if you show up into my home and disrespect my furniture, I get to just go ahead because like you caused it. Hey. Like when people start off with yo mama and I go, well, yo mama, don't get upset. You started this. So with that being said, thank you four for showing up. Wonderful, beautiful people. For anyone else who sees this later, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and
share.
Woo! For I've been your host, that's been Mama Jane, and this has been Box of Topics. Because you never know what you're gonna get.
What you gonna get?
I may wear the hat tomorrow. Maybe it won't be that hot.
No, it's gonna be hotter.
I'm not wearing the hat tomorrow. I'm not wearing that. Please don't make me.